Hey guys, Polar Tunes here. So today I'm going to show you how I made my own personal mannequin for Halloween decorations. So first off, I used a trash bag to wrap around my body, and of course you're going to want to do this in sections, especially if you don't plan on finishing this all in one shot. But I wrapped my body part or whatever, and then most of the time I would tape it together, and then I'd go through and wrap the whole section down with tape. And once I had that whole section covered, I would have to basically cut myself out. Now, you got to be super careful. If you plan on doing this, be really careful, because I almost cut myself numerous times. If you have somebody that can help you do it, I'd recommend it for certain parts. But honestly, you're probably better off cutting yourself out if you can, because I feel like if somebody else tries to cut you out, they might accidentally cut you. So this part you might want to try to do yourself. But this whole thing I managed to do by myself, and I'll tell you, it was pretty rough on certain parts. I'd say the hardest part was probably my back and my right arm and hand, because I'm right hand dominant, so doing the right side of my body and trying to cut it out with my left side was pretty difficult. But yeah, I figured I'd voice over this whole video instead of just leaving background noises in. So basically, I mean, as you can see, I wrapped myself and then I cut myself out, and I'm having to do the same thing for the next section. Now, this is very tedious. I took a couple days to do it, but I mean, the end result is pretty dang cool. Now, all I did was stuff it with newspaper. You could stuff it with anything. In fact, I thought about, sanding it up, at one point I screwed it all into the wall, like I screwed him into the wall, like through the back, just so he would stand up. And I did think about going over the whole thing with papier-mâché. Yeah, this part right here was so damn difficult. It was rough. My back, I wrapped like my stomach, and then I did like just several pieces across my chest. And I basically, to do the back, I did like a big X across my back, holding like one strip over and having my other hand behind my back. It was difficult. And then I just kind of like built like big patches. See, if you look, the back's actually kind of banged up a little bit, but I did get it. But yeah, I love this damn thing. But yeah, I at one point I did think about, standing it up and then going over the whole thing with papier-mâché. But I figured, we're already in October. I just want to go and get this damn thing done. That's my dog. I love him to death. Good old Loki the pug. But yeah, this is where I actually screwed it into the wall so it would stand up, because right now it's only got newspaper in it. It ain't going to stand up on its own. So you got to realize that. But if you wanted, you could hit it with papier-mâché, a thick layer. I love this. Loki was sitting there barking at him. He didn't even need the mannequin. You can literally leave that mask sitting around and Loki will bark at it. That's just Loki for you, the Lokester. So yeah, the hand was pretty cool. What I did was I had some like doctor's gloves, so I just wore those, and then I wrapped it with tape. And then before I taped it shut, I went ahead and stuffed the fingertips, and I kind of matched it up. I did that section in one day, and then I came back and got like the rest of the arm done like the next day. I wasn't really making like as many videos on this because I had other stuff I had been recording. So this is my new Slipknot mask. But don't forget the neck. You absolutely got to get that neck done. You can't just do the head. So when I was looking at this, I was like, dang, I just kind of want to keep this thing. I just thought it was pretty cool looking. And right here, I just painted like where the eyes are going to be. And after sitting there for a while, I thought about it and I was like, dang, this kind of reminds me of Deadpool. I mean, I know it's not the Deadpool eyes, but that's what it reminded me of. So here's the end results after I decorated it. So you can make some pretty cool stuff out of this, guys. So I highly recommend it if you got the time. I use strings to hold them up. But yeah, that's it. My Michael Myers decoration. Please subscribe for more amazing content. Peace. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to touch up on this again. Please, if you go to wrap your own head, please make sure that you leave some holes to breathe. Don't be dumb and put a trash bag over your head and then wrap it up in tape without leaving a damn hole to breathe. I cannot stress that enough. I just wanted to throw this out there so nobody accidentally tries this and kills themselves. I would hope everybody's got a little bit more common sense. So, when I did it, I immediately poked a hole for the mouth and for the eyes because I was watching YouTube as I was doing it. So please take that into consideration. Don't wrap your head up where you can't breathe. I promise you, you're not going to make it out alive. So be smart and be safe.